Okay, hey everybody. Today we have got the second semifinal match of the 5G tournament. This is a sped up match. If you haven't seen my matches before, we have Paz, Auroxi, Enjoyer on the bottom against Chadicular on the top. And Chad will be playing the Nihl'othrakaris, or Nilly. And Paz will be playing as the Spirit Alliance. Okay, and Paz is going to go ahead and start with the Fang Coast Merchant, so everyone has to draw 2 cards at the start of their turn except for 1. And Chad's going to go ahead and respond with a really strong opening with Flu Dazbran and a Soldier 3 in his back row. We see a shifting of the Fang Coast and the Goblin Hunter come out for Paz, and that Fang Coast is going to get pulled by Flau, and then he's going to go ahead and push up that Soldier 3 right next to him. Paz is going to go ahead and shift back that Fang Coast Merchant and move up his Hunter 2. Possibly keep Fang Coast alive. And yeah, sure enough, Chad takes that bait. He's happy to get a free kill on a 2 with his Soldier. Then he's going to go ahead and play Faithful Servant in his other back corner. So really strong opening for him over here. Now Paz is going to go ahead and draw his cards to start, move up the Fang Coast Merchant, and play Hunter 3 behind him. So let's see what Chad does. He's going to go ahead and shift over his Dazbran and move over his Soldier 3, which is great play for him because that puts a lot of pressure on that Hunter 3. He could very easily pull it and then kill it with the Soldier 3. So Paz has to take some defensive action by playing that 1 Hunter on top and putting a 1 Soldier in his gates. Now Chad's going to go ahead and play Nilly and then attack with it right away using the Faithful Servant's ability to fatigue him instead of Nilly. Then over here we see Paz is going to put another Hunter 1 on top. So very defensive play from Paz so far. And Chad is going to go ahead and attack that 1 Soldier using Nilly's ability. And then he's going to use Flau to pull that Hunter stack back into the middle. Then he's going to play Retreat to Tunnels for free, as a free action, of course, and he gets to pick a number of cards for them to put on the bottom of their deck. And he is putting 10 cards on the bottom of each of their deck. I say boo because that's a lot of editing for me. That's a really great play, really interesting, because last semifinal game we saw a really good defensive use of Retreat to Tunnels. In this game we're seeing a very offensive use because Paz has a 3 in his gates with absolutely nothing in his hand, so it makes it really hard. He can't use defend actions if he has no cards. So that's a really good spot for Chad, really tough spot for Paz to be at right now. So it looks like they both have picked their 10 cards. Hopefully they pick the right ordering. That's a very important card. A very important aspect of Retreat to Tunnels. It looks like a Soldier 2 gets sieged off for Paz, and he's going to go ahead and move that Hunter into the back row to clog some deploy space and put some pressure onto Chad's gates. So Chad's going to go ahead and move up his Faithful Servant and then put a Soldier 3 in his back row. So he's got lots of tricks for defending his gates right now, and all his 3s on the board. Paz is going to go ahead and have another Soldier 2 sieged. He's going to take a draw action and play a Soldier 3. Chad's happy to take that trade. He's got tons of value out of Nilly already, and then he's going to move up his Soldier 3 for another siege. Paz gets sieged off a Soldier 1 this time, so it kind of looks like all of his soldiers are getting sieged at the moment. And Paz is just going to kind of kamikaze both of those ones off to hopefully put some pressure with his Soldier 3. Now Chad's going to go ahead and move up Flau and then play Recruitment Drive. So that's a great move by him because that keeps his gate safe. He's got a really big meat shield with the likes of all these fine Delguan men in his gates now. And now we see that Elven Trapper was sieged for Paz, which is really unfortunate for him. Most of the time when you see him, he's a really important combo piece in a lot of decks he's part of. So that was siege for him, and he takes 2 draw actions for his turn. Now Chad's going to go ahead and push up Faithful Servant into the back row and shift over Flau Dazbran. Paz is going to go ahead and have Burnout sieged, which is also unfortunate for him. That's a great card to have. And for the rest of his turn, he's going to take a draw action first, and second, he will play a trap face down in his back row. So we'll have to see what that is. Lots of options. Chad's going to go ahead and move the Hunter 3 next to that trap, maybe in the hopes that's Explosive Trap or something of the like. And it was Spring Trap. So the Hunter 3 is going to get put back into the top of his deck, and he is going to play intermediary now at this time. So that can't be destroyed, so that's going to buy him a little bit of time here. Chad's going to shift over his Soldier 3 and use Flow to pull intermediary into the middle. He's got a ton of mileage out of Flow this game. That's been really cool to see. So we see a draw action and a ceasefire from Paz. So that's really nice for him to really reset the board and get a lot of that pressure off of him. Chad at this point is going to put a Soldier 2 and a Soldier 3 in his gates. Paz is going to go ahead and play Spirit of Alliance for his first action, and another trap over there. So you can assume it's probably something like a concealed post, because it's a spring trap or a explosive trap. Doesn't make a lot of sense there, and he's already played spring trap. It is a concealed post, and yeah, tough choice for him. He's going to line up a 3 Hunter across from that Brute 3, which is good, and he's also going to play intermediary on top of the Spirit of Alliance to get him back into his hand. He'll put Spirit of Alliance there for his second action, since the concealed post deployment was free. Yep, so that's a great move by Chad. He's going to pull up the Hunter 3 and then just even trade his Brute 3, so he doesn't have to worry about that trait disadvantage anymore. Paz is going to move up the intermediary into the middle and play Expert Wrangler, so that the non-destroyable action is active currently this turn. And Chad's just going to play a nice little Hunter stack of 2/2s right there. Paz is going to go ahead and play a Hunter 2 and pull back his men into the gates. Over here, Chad is going to pull that stack into the middle and trade off the Expert Wrangler with his Soldier 3. Really not much Paz can do here at this point. It's kind of over and we all know it, but he shifts again one more time here. I believe this is the end. Yeah, Paz is going to, or Chad's going to go ahead and move up and then play Ultimate Sacrifice to attack again with that 3, killing that top card, and then slide that Soldier 2 into the gates for the win. So really interesting that we saw 2 really different uses of Retreat to Tunnels and 2 Ultimate Sacrifice wins for both of our semifinal matches. The final is set. After all this time, we are here. It's going to be Zero Skater 12 against Chadicular, so tune in for that one when I put it out. And thanks for watching. Go play some Gudnak. National Championship is at PAX Unplugged. That is in Philadelphia on November 22nd is the day of the tournament. And feel free to like and subscribe. Okay, thanks for watching. Catch you later.